Hello, Christopher. Welcome to JRA 420. This will be a little video feedback on Milestone 1, which is the logo. And I'll also be looking at your website, which looks really great as a start. You gave us 3 variations. I like that you put them on white on black as well as black on white. I think of the 3, the first is my favorite. I'll get into that in a second. This is whimsical. Does it refer to something technological, programming, web management oriented? This this is also nice too. I like the use of the Futura style typeface, very geometric. It looks a little bit like a department store though logo. This you're spelling words which may have significance to you, but not to me, like Biddy. I think of that Selena song, Oneg Dezen. And then, is it a rebus of some kind? Is it a puzzle? That, if it was something that we had to figure out, and if these words created meanings, like Modine design. Okay, so it reads that way, but it's not, and this almost spells a word too, going down this way, which is interesting. I don't know if you could capitalize on that or not. Looks like old computer programming cards. This, I think, is my favorite for a couple of reasons. I see some potential in this rosette that you've made of hexagons, and then when I went to your website, I see that you use that as a name for your business, something to do with hexagons. We'll get there in a second. Is there any way that you could make all of these hexagonal C's, including the one in the middle? This little transition is a bit awkward. If you have access to the Illustrator vector files, you could probably smooth that out. I did try to open it in Illustrator, and it's prompting me for links to images. So I'm assuming that they're not inline. The type isn't inline. Not a big deal. I'm sure you know how to say to link these 2 characters into a single vector path and smooth out, this transition, say. Again, maybe, consider making all of these C's. It might be a little bit more relevant, or, to have them. And if you could explain the significance of the hexagons, that would be good. The end point of your logo is to be completely vector-based, so that it can be enlarged or reduced and is not dependent on any typeface. Here again, I'm being prompted for Mrs. Eves. That's curious because I think I do have Mrs. Eves. That is a Emigrate typeface. In one of my announcements a couple weeks ago, I think I mentioned Rudy Vanderlands and Susanna Litko. Anyway, who designed these typefaces, Mrs. Eves. It's based on Baskerville, and there's a story behind it. Well, no matter. Let's go to your website. Chris, this is really nice. There's so much to like about this. Your work for Town Restaurant, you have their website. Do you have a link to the website that you designed? Really nice typography. Carry this, the typography of the menu into your website if you can. It's a good start. Glad to see that you have your own domain. Perhaps under print, you could put branding suite as one of these categories. It shouldn't take you too much work. You've got just about everything you need. You've got your social media contacts. Let me see what your digital resume looks like. Yeah, that's due this week. It wouldn't take much. Maybe just work on refining it. I'm going to be hard pressed to suggest things to change it with. Know that in a PDF like this, you can make hyperlinks in the PDF file. That sometimes makes them a little richer, and you can link to things like video. Under digital, what are you considering? Some GIF animations. I'll have to take a look at these. Let me just open this one. Very nice. Is this a hobby, or is this something you've done in class? Wow, all these are beautiful. Let's see. Wow, really nice, Chris. I'll have to go through these individually. I wonder if you can incorporate this somehow into your logo, since it seems like multimedia is a specialty here. Consider an animated GIF logo.